actual boxing gyms. But today, we brought it into this cage, into this startup cage, and obviously what you need to know are the rules. Because as you can see, my lovely colleague Leonie running around and giving you cards, what's going to happen? We will have 2 contestants, 2 fighters, 2 startups that will come to the stage and then each present their case, their business idea for exactly 1 minute. Each. Then we are going to have them attack each other. The red corner is going to tell the white corner or the blue corner, respectively, everything that sucks about their business. Blue corner is going to respond, and then what do you need? You need influencers, you need experts, and they need to give their opinions, and they also need to put their finger where it hurts. And this is why they are going to ask 1 to 2 very tough questions per corner. However, all they can do is provide a bit more food for thought, and then it's your turn to decide. Who convinced you? Is it going to be the blue corner or is it going to be the red corner? And since it's CeBIT, since it's opening day of the CeBIT, we brought every great juror to this event that we could find. So let me start with the only lady of the jury. Here we have my co-founder, colleague, founder of Immobilien Scout, Holiday Insight, and one of Germany's top business angels, Birgit Ströbele. Big applause, please. If you've got the angel, you need the media, and this is what we've got. Christian from Business Punk. You need resources, you need investors, and this is why we've got Philip and Stefan and John.
Thanks.
What else would you need? You need a place to work and start your pilot. So we've got the head of the Retail Tech Hub powered by Plug and Play and MediaMarkt Saturn, Thorsten. Scaling organizations, you need IT infrastructure. This is why we've got the startup man out of Seattle himself, Nicholas from Microsoft. But now, let's get the main contestants into the ring. And we'll start in the red corner with Jenny and Burkhard. And every lady needs an opponent. In the blue corner, we'll see Contravo. Let's get ram pam pam. And now we are going to start. Jenny, you're the red corner. The red corner will always start. Your minute starts in the moment. Guys, one big applause for those contestants. Show is about to start. Get your cards ready. Make up your mind in just a sec, Jenny. Your turn to kick things off.
I'm Jenny, the founder of Werkelab, and what we do is we drive digitalization onto the world's construction sites, a fairly undigitized space. And I know what the pains are because I come from a family of construction site workers. There is a lot of problems to solve, but the gate we are taking to get in are pictures. Ask any construction site worker you know to look at his phone and you will conquer many pictures, and then you will ask him what he's doing with it. And he will tell you a lot of horrible stories of sending around, saving, renaming, sorting, and a lot of shit no construction site worker wants to do. So this is our gate in. Our business model is fairly easy. It's SaaS, so it's €4 per user per month. It's 5 million construction site workers in small companies only in Germany. I think when we can discover a small part of that, we can take the rest from there.
Just on time. Your turn, Robert.
What's up? Hi, I'm Robert. Little story for you. Peter wants to find new investors and is using Contravo to organize this. He's sending a little message to Contravo saying, hey Contravo, I need to be next Thursday at Sequoia Capital at 2 o'clock, and on Friday I want to be at Andresen Horowitz at 10, and on Saturday I want to be back in Berlin. Please take care of it. Contravo is now sending within minutes the 2 to 3 best options to Peter to organize his trip. With one click, he can book everything and Contravo is taking care of it. Java is using machine learning software, AI, based on his preferences, based on his past and peer behavior, to find his best options. And is then having a really smooth process for him to organize his trips. When he clicked on the option he prefers, Java is taking care of it, 24/7 service, 1 invoice per month, etc. So we take care of business trip, and Peter can take care of getting the money from his investors.
Right on time, great job. But now, time to raise those fists and start punches in bunches. Jenny, your turn.
I looked a bit on your site, and I'm pretty sure that the market you're aiming for is mid-sized companies. And as we all know, sales cycle with mid-sized companies are really long. So from my perspective, you will run out of money until you find the first 3 customers that really pay you that amount of money that you need. On the other hand, a problem that I see as a total tech person, all my friends are developers, is the culture you're creating in your company. Because your company needs a lot of salespeople and you need a lot of developers, and those worlds don't fit. So in the end, you will have a big team problem. The third problem I see is actually the APIs you have to handle. Because I know from my own experience, I worked with a travel company, that you have to take care of the DB API, the Lufthansa API, and all those guys. And all those guys, they keep working. And though they provide some things, it always fails. There's a lot of gaps you will run in.
Those were some heavy hitters right there. Robert, what do you think yourself?
Unfortunately, I have to disappoint you. I have good answers to all your 3 points. So first of all, we already raised $8.5 million last year, and already have about 500 customers, so there is already proof of concept. And the second problem was the tech and the sales guys. They probably have a very easy solution. We have an office with 2 floors, so the first floor is sales guys, so the ground floor is techies. So there's no clash of culture in this case. Of course, it's very important for us as a tech company to build these APIs. So far, after 2.5 years now, we built most of the APIs already, but of course, we still want to raise more money and to develop, and therefore, we can probably build more APIs and more better solutions anyway. Still time? Yeah.
Let's go from defense to punching.
Okay. You can, if you look at small businesses like with only some construction workers, they don't really see the point because they probably use WhatsApp or other messengers to get along with this. And the business case is very small. You only get 4 euros per user, and the small businesses are really bad in not willing or not able to pay you their bills, etc. So I think there's not really a case there. For bigger companies, it seems an interesting case, but there are lots of competitors I found in the market, like CAD Software or Windworkers or other companies, and they seem to offer more features like order processing, like invoicing, like other things. Therefore, I think we don't have enough features already so far to really build a whole end-to-end process for these bigger customers. So therefore, right now, it's a little bit like Stevie Wonder. I don't really see it. Sorry.
Okay, so first of all, easy calculation, 4 euro per user per month, 5 million construction site workers. I think I don't have to point that out. Second thing, small businesses are actually very interested in this. You're totally right. They're using this with WhatsApp right now, and they're super pissed by it. Because there come a lot of problems. You can't sort it, you can't search it, you can't store it correctly. You have to have your own servers to store the pictures, and your own servers also create a lot of money, a lot of hustle. You have to update them, you have to secure them and everything. So this is something where we're working on, and where we provide them a solution. And we're already showing that this works. I have around 100 euro per lead right now. I already have 500 signups. And my conversion rate to subscription looks pretty promising. I already had 3 customers asking me to pay before I had a payment system running.
That's it?
That's it.
Big hand for both fighters. Great first performance. I couldn't be. Shake hands, you stayed fair, you stayed above the belt. The jury is going to take a minute to consult. I think you both have done a great job in opening those fights here. Jenny, how has the trade show been so far for you? Cebit is completely new. Can you feel the vibe?
I can feel the vibe. It's very designy, it's very nice. I met nice people. I had one big group from the German Bundeskanzleramt there. They were very interested, and I felt like also they are going with the vibe, and I see that the people here are really seeing it too.
Great stuff. Robert, is it your first CeBIT or have you been here before?
My second, I was here about 4 or 5 years ago, and I can see a big difference. It's pretty cool.
I can see you're still a bit nervous here. Guys, I know you're a large group, but you have to make up your minds. I think they now fight it out. So, is there actually anything you like about your opponent?
Yes, he's very nice. And of course, I like traveling. I worked for Fliu before I joined VACAP in Munich, before I founded VACAP in Munich. So I really like the travel space, and there's a lot of problems to solve actually. And I myself own a very nice Bahn card, so I don't have a lot of bookings, but I know the pain absolutely.
And what do you like about VACAP?
Of course, I like the case that making a business digital, which is so undigital right now, is always a very good intent, and I wish you all luck, although I think it can be a bit difficult.
But now we have to get ready for those hard hits from the jury. Who's going to start?
I think Jean-Michel starts with the red corner.
Okay, I've got a question for you, little bit technical. What is interesting in your system is if we can use the pictures in case of a claim or whatsoever. So can you prove that the picture has been taken at a certain place, certain time, and nobody has tampered with it?
Yes, we keep geolocation and timestamp always in the pictures, and also the timestamp when the picture was uploaded. The next step now will be to connect the picture to the protocol that, for example, an electrician has to do when he installs the cable, for example.
Okay, Robert, on you. We don't believe in your business model because we believe there's so strong competition and everybody does exactly this chain organization of travel. So what makes you special? What's your USP? Why are you better than all the others out there?
We have the best offline service in the market. No competitor in the world can beat us in terms of speed and design. So if you send us an email, you get response within minutes, for the future seconds, with a nice graphic and the best options in the market. And through these technical APIs, we are through our tech focus, we are much faster and much more flexible than the big players in the market. And if you ask them, or if you ask yourself, if you use any of them, you ask, sometimes you even wait for hours, for days to get response from them, and with us you wait for minutes. So there's definitely USP to all the players in the market.
Radio, those were also some tough swingers coming in here, but because who has convinced you, influenced that market here? Who has won that round for you?
I think this corner has won it from my perspective. I think the market is huge. If he can really execute against the API and connectors, that's the big one. If it is just a silo, then it is not. On this side, the challenge is that if it's a silo app and it's not connecting to a lot of construction workflows, it's tough for me to see that.
Radio. Stefan, now you've got to write those checks. We want to see the money from you. Stefan?
That's me.
Who's going to get the money?
I also will have to say it goes to the blue corner, as I like high tech, and this very much seems like it. And I'm not sure, it's going to be hard for you to gain traction. So this is a big question mark that I still see here, but all the best.
No.
That's what everybody thinks. But I already proven them wrong.
We are mostly wrong. We like to be wrong.
Grit is what makes startups great. But now, they could only influence you. It's your turn to make that call and make your decision. And for that, you either choose to go with the blue card and blue corner, or the red card and the red corner. And on the calendar of 3, show me your cards. 1, 2, 3! Oh, that's a tough one, but I'm not sure that everyone's got cards. What's happened there? But I have to say, that is a win for red! Please leave those cards here. You have just one Fame and Glory. Stefan's going to sign the check for you. You get free Microsoft stuff. You know, it's all great. Now, we want to see the next contestants. Am I seeing the contender from NECT? There you are. Wonderful.